you are thinking about hard money loan paperwork and documentation, what's some stuff that you've kind of briefly covered it, but what's some stuff that they need to put together to have their ducks in a row before they reach out to Jeff and say, this is what I've got. So they can be prepared and organized so that at least they're checking box number one off on Jeff's
Yeah.
no-go list.
Yeah. So, the majority of it is like, if anybody would just sit and think about it, it,
Mhm.
it would, it would be super obvious, right? Who are you? Like,
Okay.
you need to know who you are. If you're buying in an entity, I need to see the entity, because the entity itself says the rules for signing. The reason we want to see the entity for the rules of signing is if you have a business partner and your operating agreement says that you both must sign,
Got it.
then we have to structure the closing where you guys both sign. Unless, now there's one exception to the rule, and that's when you guys put together, a nice letter from the other, person who's part of the entity authorizing you to sign by yourself,
Got it.
right? So, but generally speaking, that's what we're looking for. We also look for that stuff because guess who else asks for it? The title company, because they're looking for the same things. So we try to be real proactive in gathering that stuff, because then we can just forward it to the title company. You as the borrower only have to do it once instead of sending it to 2 and 3 different places. Just send it to us. We'll get it to everybody else.
Okay.
Um, obviously we need to see the purchase and sale agreement. If this is going to be any kind of renovations, we need to see your scope of work. We need to know exactly what you're going to do to it. We need to figure out what comps did you use? How did you come up with your valuations? Right? I mean, we're really just saying, okay, just show me what you figured out. Like, show me the deal. Why do you think this is a good deal? That's not the ultimate decision making process, but it is a big indicator for us, because then we can tell how good you are at analyzing the deals and making it a reality. And sometimes we can use that information to help with, say, appraisals or anything else that's got to get done. Not that we can influence things completely, but sometimes we can provide it and say, hey, we've done some research ourselves. We think that these are good, solid comps. Appraiser will do whatever they want with them, but sometimes it can have an impact on it. Let's see, drive copy of the driver's license.
Okay.
Usually important because your title company is going to ask for it. I'm trying to think of what else there really is. I mean, that's probably 90% of everything that's got to get collected right there.
So it's not even that much stuff.
No, not usually.
So
No.
it would be a problem if someone couldn't get all that together.
Yeah.
They got some bigger problems going on.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Right.
One of the things that I usually encourage people to do, it's like, go to Office Max, right? If you're old school, go to
Yep.
Office Max and go get a 3-ring binder and put all the stuff in the 3-ring binder.
Yes.
Right? If you're a little bit more tech savvy, scan it all in, make a single folder in Google Drive, Dropbox. Like, I don't care where you put it, but go put all the docs that you need for every single closing in one folder.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's super easy. So as soon as you apply for a loan anywhere, you just grab the contents of the folder and you just ship it.
Yep.
And bam, we have 80-90% of what we need right up front. Well, now underwriting just got so much smoother and faster. We as a company can move faster because we get stuck, right? If we can't collect the right data, we can't move the loan. And so, by being organized and prepared like that, you really accelerate the process considerably.
Got it.